So that's another way that I'm saving money, is whatever I haven't spent that I budgeted, that goes into our savings, sinking funds, savings categories. I'm not trying to bore you guys with this stuff, but I do want to educate you on, how I do it. Of course, I personally feel like everybody should do it a little differently based on, what's right for their family. But this is general overall on how I'm saving money. So it's just like my savings journey. Hi everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. Today we are going to do my bi-weekly closeout. So July is a special month. July is a magic month. Usually I get paid twice a month, so I'm paid bi-weekly like a lot of people. But this month I get paid 3 times. So twice a year when you're a bi-weekly earner, employee, what am I trying to say? When you're paid bi-weekly 2 times in a year, you're usually paid 3 times in a single month instead of your normal 2. So that's what July is for me, and I'm going to be closing out the second paycheck of the month, and then we're going to get ready to plan what we're going to do with the next paycheck. So this is my transition period. So today I'm closing out the budget, which means I'm just reviewing, how much I've spent, how much I've saved, where the money went. So let's do that now. So I'm going to open up. I already started writing down my expenses for this pay period. So I'm gonna go over first what sinking funds I use. So this paycheck ran from July 15th to July 28th, which is today, so I get paid again tomorrow. So sinking funds that I use, excuse my little ghetto setup, but this is what's gonna work for me today. Let me know how you guys like this setup. So first we're gonna go over what we use for sinking funds. So we used $29 in gift, $11 in YouTube supplies. I bought a new Rocket book, so I get to show you guys that. I'll show you that in another video. But we spent $430 on a new lawnmower, so yay, confetti. So it was a little more than I expected it to be. I budgeted $400 for the lawnmower from the home goals that we've been saving up for like super long. So we finally met that goal, but it was a little bit more. It was $430. So I took some from the home maintenance sinking fund, and I also did some shopping for my daughter. So total in sinking funds, we used a lot, $560.92, but they were all savings. So it's not like I spent money that was unbudgeted. I knew I was gonna buy that lawnmower this pay period. So we did do that. Income, a lot of income came in this pay period, which was nice. So I got a $366 check from the county. I don't know what it's called, from the state income tax. It's a refund that you get. It's a star credit. You get it every year, but when I did my taxes this year, it said that I wasn't going to get it. So that was a nice surprise. Most of that went to my daughter's clothing sinking fund savings. So that is right in Sofi. I left $300 in her clothing envelope. Let's see, a birth certificate refund. You guys know I had an issue. If you don't know, I had an issue where I ordered a birth certificate and it never came, so I did it again. So I got the first refund back. I got the YouTube paycheck for $254. We finally made our $200 goal. Yay, confetti. So I was very happy about that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this month, but that's okay. Sofi, I got 2 Sofi credits, so yay, thank you for that as well. So each were $75. Anytime someone uses my link to open up a Sofi account, I get $75 and you get $25. So if you're interested in opening a high yield savings account, I am in love with Sofi so far. I haven't had any issues. You're earning interest, 4.6% interest on your savings accounts, which is a lot more than a regular bank. Payday, we already know. We went over that payday on the budget, the pre-payday prep. So you can look at that if you want to see what the budget was when I started the pay period, and then the sinking funds that I used. So total income, let's see. No, that's not right. $29.96.92. So a lot more than just that $16.36 paycheck, which was still, the paycheck was even more than it usually is, and the next one's gonna be even better. So yay to finally feeling like I'm getting the income that I deserve. So yay for that. Number 3 is the expenses. So these are the expenses for the pay period. So we know that I budgeted a total of $80 for Amazon. I was going to spend $40 on a gift, and I was going to spend $40 on stuff for myself. Yeah, it didn't really go that way. So actually, I did write somewhere how much I spent on Amazon. I don't know where I wrote it. Hold on one second. So I had to calculate it. So on Amazon, I spent a total of $216.03. Yeah, so we went way over. But not all of that came from just the paycheck. A lot of that came from I bought stuff for the house. I bought the YouTube supplies. I bought, what else did I buy? I don't know, but it came from health. So it came from a few different categories. But did I spend anything from health? I don't know, but I spent $216, and that's only because I got all the extra income, so I knew that I could spend a little bit more on Amazon. I got this water fountain thing, and I'm actually going to show you right now, just because that's what I do. You know, I'm right here, so I'm going to show it to you, and it's right here in my office. So this, don't touch me, it looks so stupid, but this is a water fountain. So you plug it in, and you plug it into one of those big 5-gallon waters, and you have a fountain right here. And sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to go downstairs, and you guys know that my goal has been to drink more water, and this definitely helps. So you just put the water bottle under it, you press the button here, and it fills it up for you, and then you got a whole big 5-gallon. I mean, it's lukewarm, but that's okay with me. That's actually how you're supposed to kickstart your immune system in the morning. So I'll just like put some iced water in my Stanley, and the ice will be good even for the next morning. So love that. And I bought some, I don't even know what I all bought, but I went a little crazy for Prime Day, but that's okay. I am gonna write down that it's Prime Day, because I like to keep these expenses that I keep it in my binder. So anyway, let's see how much we spent all together. $1354.91, and actually I spent some money yesterday too, so let me just go in the bank account and look to see how much I spent. Okay, so total it was $1,405.71 in expenses. So yeah, we spent a lot more than I thought we were gonna spend. A lot of this is bills, groceries, gas, tolls. I got an old toll bill. I really hate the way that they do tolls now. Like, I really hate that you can't pay for it right then and there, because they send you these bills for things that you don't even remember traveling. And if you don't have the exact specific date of your traveling, it won't even show that you owe a bill. So I got to get these, rant over. Anyway, yeah, and then I was gonna sign up for an Easy Pass. If you are, I don't know where all they do Easy Pass, but I'm in New York State. And when I was reading the fine print, it was like, we might sign you up for this even though you didn't intend to sign up for this, and then we're gonna charge you this even though it was more than we said that we were gonna charge you. What? Yeah, no thank you. So yep, that's how much we spent. Savings. So we saved $354 on payday. We saved $220 out of the YouTube income. $150 was auto saved, so that means that comes out of my paycheck immediately. $75 goes to emergency, $50 goes to my daughter's savings, and $25 goes to our car note. And then $300 we saved, like I mentioned, from that star credit for her clothes. So we saved a total of $1,024. So yay for that. That's a lot of money saved. So I'm very happy about that. Of course, they all went into different things, but we saved a lot of money there. So I spent a lot, but we saved a lot as well. And then for the balances that I have, so in my main account right now, I have $70.29. In the bill account, we have $651.51. So that includes some things that still haven't come out. So that includes $539, I believe it is, for 2/3 of the mortgage. So that rolls over from the last 2 paychecks. So that leaves $112.51, and then I still need to get an inspection, which is about $40. That leaves me with $72.51. I don't think there's anything else that I need. So that's what we have in rollover. So as far as cash, what do we have left in cash? I'm sure there's not a lot, but let's see. Oh, you know what I can check to see if any other bills need to come out? Is this thing that I'm putting in. Where's July number 2? All right, I love keeping little notes in my wallet so I remember where things went. But this is the things that I put back into the bank because it's what I spent on Amazon. So yeah, that's what that is. So that kind of already went over that. And this I try to keep in my wallet so I remember what still needs to come out and what came out already. So Discover came out. And then a student loan. That was unexpected because I didn't expect the student loan to come out during this pay period. I expected it to come out during the last one. So I don't know how I miscalculated there, but those are just some things that I like to note so that I can, you know, pay more attention next time. But as far as what we have left, personal has nothing left. It's named essentials, I know, but it's just for anything personal I need for myself or for my daughter. Dining out has some money left, which it really shouldn't because I have $3 left in dining out. And then in shopping, I have 1, 2, 3, and then miscellaneous, I have $10. So shopping is entertainment. For the dining out, I used my debit card for one of those times. So I know when I go through and highlight what categories these are, dining out, I've spent more than the $70 that I planned. So total we have left is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16 left in cash. I'm gonna put this $6 in passports. That's what I'm gonna do. And the $10, where should it go? I'm gonna put the $10 in home emergency. That's what we're gonna do. So we had $16 left in cash, $10 in home emergency, and then we're gonna put the $6 in passports. Alright, so that's another way that I'm saving money is whatever I haven't spent that I budgeted, that goes into our savings, sinking funds, savings categories. So home emergency is getting $10. This is my long-term binder. Home emergency, we used that this year. That's why it's so light on the money category, but we're gonna bulk it back up. So there's only $10 in there right now. We're gonna add 10 more. Today's the 24th. I think, no, today's not the 24th, it's the 28th. And this is rollover. From July number 2. All right. So I gotta remember to update that on my spreadsheet. That's why I wrote it down over there as well. Really hoping that this video is not long. I'm not trying to bore you guys with this stuff, but I do want to educate you on, you know, how I do it. Of course, I personally feel like everybody should do it a little differently based on, you know, what's right for their family. But this is general overall on how I'm saving money. So it's just like my savings journey. And I said passports. So passports is getting $6. This is my savings challenge envelope. And passports we're not gonna need until next year, so I kind of made this a lower priority thing. So we're adding $6. So passports now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 in cash, and it has $250 in the bank. All right, date. Rollover. 6/15. Okay. And then this is a savings challenge, so it has a little game that I'm playing with it. I want to make sure that I update that. I'm so happy that we finally met home goal. I feel like I haven't finished a savings challenge in forever. I don't know what's up with that, but I feel like it. So each step is worth $3, and we just put in 6, so we're gonna have 2. This is all that we have left for passports. Of course, I already had $250, and my goal is $350. It was $300 at first, but somebody here, one of my subscribers, thank you for that, said that, I think it was Gina, thank you Gina, said that I should save a little bit more. So I always try to save more than I think I'm gonna need anyway, because it's just a safe bet. So I'm gonna go through and categorize these so that I can update my budget sheet and compare what I plan to spend with what I actually spent. So I'll be right back after I do that. Okay, so I went ahead and color coded everything. I wanted to show you guys what I base it off of. This is my monthly budget category. So this is how I categorize all of my different spending habits and what I consider them. So I always suggest you do this so that you're categorizing things as the same thing every time that you do your budget. So you're not comparing one budget to another and things are all over the place. Hopefully that makes sense. You want to make sure you're considering like your internet part of your home expenses and not something else the next time that you do your budget, just so you're comparing it accurately. So that's what I use. So I color coded all of my expenses. Savings are right here. I usually make this green. It just makes sense to me for savings to be green. I did have to update this. I saved $380 on payday, and I remembered that based on what I budgeted here. So savings, we saved a total of $1,050. And I just wrote here, I didn't put the amount here, I just wrote what was unexpected expenses because I put them in their correct categories. And this is why I'm not a fan of things that are standard and like prefixed for you, because it's not as accurate as I would like it to be. For example, like for personal, I spent $75 in personal cash, but some of it went back to the bank so that I could use it for Amazon. So this total is not as accurate as it is on my piece of paper when I wrote down every actual expense. So I just put C attached, and I'm gonna put this together when I put it in my binder. But this is what we should have left, $541.21. We actually have more left because of rollover from the other paychecks. So right now we have $70.29 in the main account and $651.51 in the bill account. Of course, you know, that includes some things that I have to come out and they're just pending, but $721.80. So that includes, you know, the 2/3 of the mortgage that I have in there that I'm not going to pay until I get my new paycheck. So $721.80 is what we have left. We saved all of the cash, so that's what we're bringing into the next paycheck. So I will make sure that I figure that into you know, my next pre-payday prep, because those are funds that I'm going to use next paycheck. So the last paycheck of the month is usually when all the rollover is gone. All right, so that's pretty much it. So we're gonna sorry, I had that covered the whole time. So what I'm gonna do next, since I know, you know, how much I have left and what needs to go where, I do need to get my inspection. I probably should have did that today, but I've been lazy all week. I've been on vacation from work all week long, and I probably did like 60% of what I wanted to get done. But I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed my mama free time. I really, really did. So this vacation was well worth it, and we're going on vacation again in 2 weeks. So make sure you look out for my pre-payday prep video, because we're going to be preparing for or factoring in what we plan on spending for our trip to Canada in 2 weeks. So this is the paycheck. Tomorrow's paycheck is going to be the one that I use during our trip. All right, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it. I want you to remember it is about progression and not about perfection. And it was so cute because when I changed this today, it's like perfect for my little slogan. Celebrate any progress. Don't wait to get perfect. All right, thanks so much. Happy saving, everybody. Bye.